Hey Internet, this is Nate. You can also call me Nathan, please never call me Nathaniel. And we're jumping back into Vampire Survivors once again. This time, instead of just kind of doing some general play, we're actually going to go for some of these challenges. So if you're not aware, there's a leaderboard with a whole series of different challenges in the leaderboard. There's highest level, most enemies killed, longest time past 30 minutes, all these different challenges which are available. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of go back, as the game's still fun for me, and as it's still just like popping off on my YouTube channel. we'll keep working at it. I don't know what the current. Let's look at what the highest score is right now. So the highest score for highest level on the forest is 150. But that seems like, oh, is this like the actual current scores? It's 150. I feel like the lowest one on that leaderboard is 126. I feel like we can hit 126. So if you're not aware of how you get these, also I have some money to spend. Let's go with maybe a full armor. Or at least get a couple armors in here. Some extra healing. Now let's do gold. Then we'll do armor and recovery later. So if you're not familiar with the challenge, it's very straightforward. You just try to get the highest possible level. So for that, you are going to need a Melda, because a Melda gains 10% experience every 5 levels, maximum up to 30%. So she'll level up way faster than all the others. Plus, she starts off with like a pretty decent starting item. But very early on, we're going to want to get, we're going to want to pivot into some other goodies. Let me just see what a good tracking can be for levels here. That's a low level. Okay, that's an insane high level. Knife, axe, wand, peach. Okay, so you do Vandalier, Vespers, Fire Wand. Yeah, that all makes sense. Vandalier, Vespers, Fire Wand. And then as early as you can. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, so Vandalier, Vespers, Fire Wand are going to be our priorities. And then outside of that, just try to get the experience crown as quickly as possible. I tried it offline. Okay, knife is fine. I like targeted damage quite a bit. Plus projectile speed is pretty good when you have no cooldowns. Okay, we're just going to try to get experience as quickly as possible here. Again, going for early crown. King Bible, great. Still on kind of track to go for, and we're just going to try to kill as fast as we can all these enemies here. Okay. Again, faster you kill enemies, the faster they respawn, the more enemies you can kill, the more you can level up. Very straightforward at the start. We are going to need Spellbinder and Empty Tome. I think Vespers is a little bit of a better early pick here. So we got to get Burbs and Axes. Not going to stress too much about getting treasure chests super early. Just going to focus on killing as many units as we can here, because the bosses don't respawn. So if they get incidental damage, like, that's cool. But the goal right now, oh, that's really bad. The goal right now is to level up everything else as much as possible. But yeah, getting a Spellbinder level up at this point is not great. I also don't think we will take Duplicator here. I don't think it's necessary. But, I don't know. Maybe it would be good. Magic Wand. I'm also not going to go Absorber. I don't think you need it. Okay, keep more King Bibles going. This is going okay so far. We're killing things at a pretty decent click here. King Bible's doing a lot of damage. I really like the targeted damage from the knife as well. That plus the King Bible, plus the Magic Wand and Vandaliers, I feel like that's all going to be really strong for us. Continue with Magic Wand. Cross would also not be too bad, but I don't know that we need it. And I am just going to absorb these hits to try to get as much experience out of those big mass waves as possible. Although I do need to worry a little bit about the amount of damage we're taking. Candelabra would also be really good. Really want early crown here. We're just not getting it yet. Let's kind of mow through some of these guys right now. Good stuff. Should be another level. Let's continue with Wand for now. We're not really needing a lot of like single target damage, but the Wand is just good at like in general clearing units around me. The other part is just going to be survivability. We're playing like mad aggressive right now, which I think we need to, but eventually that's going to have to shift over. Oh, man, I really don't like any of those. I keep leveling up Spellbinder, but it's not really what you want to level up, to be honest. It's really just there so we can get Vespers. Okay, we gotta burn through these skeletons faster. Okay, more King Bibles. It's the only thing so far that's evolvable. I don't know if not getting a crown this early just hurts our chances in general. Continue with Magic Wand. Really just getting really bad level ups. But that's okay. That's okay. We're still early. Still chances to make it work. Axe was on the menu. I am gonna want the AoE. Yeah. I think we can do well enough with this setup. Well, let's keep going with axes. No crown yet, though. It's very, very late to get the crown. Missed out on a lot of experience. It's not the end of the world, but would have liked the crown a lot earlier. What we're going to go for is trying to find absorber orbs to clean up all of the experience we're not picking up. Okay, there's one bird. The bird's really for late game. The bird does so much extra work at killing the bats in the late game. That's really what we've got it for. Hold on, let me just check something really quick. Okay, we're good. Alright. Continue with Magic Wand. All seems okay. And we want to kill, again, we're not going to focus too much on the bosses. We want to kill Banshees, because they're the only things that respawn right now. The faster we kill Banshees, the more experience points we're going to get. The boss will not respawn, so we can kind of kill him at our leisure, although we do have a chest. Okay. Alright, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Still just trying to get crown as early as possible. Get our other bird. Have any wings. Continue to level up King Bible. as it's the only one right now where we have the chance to evolve it. We're level 18 at 6 minutes. It's okay, but not amazing. We are getting tons of experience from our passive, but really missing out on getting the early crown here. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it work without it. I guess killing things faster is also a way to get extra HP. Or XP, I should say. Fire wand we do want. Oh crap. Okay, we have to restart. We'll quit anyway. This is like really late to get the fire wand. Let's try it again. Yeah, I didn't get both birds. I accidentally got the fire wand before we got both birds. Let's try it again. And hopefully this time we can get the crown a little bit faster. Okay, we'll go with axe. Lightning rod also seems like it would be good. Axe is not really hitting too much right now. That's okay. Wand still doing a lot of work. Got it. Almost up a level. Crown. King Bible. A lot of good choices there in general. I think I would take lightning rod over knife if I had the chance. Lightning rod also does really well late game with huge area of effect and low cooldown. It's pretty good. Got him. Good stuff. Okay, we want Candelabrador. Area of effect is always going to be good. We want to focus on zombies where we can. Okay. Fire wand. Okay, now we just need birds. We can't take any other weapon but the birds. So we can get Vandalier. Tome? It's looking okay so far. I mean, we got a lot of weapons early. They're not really leveled up, but to be honest, you don't really need them leveled up until like the 10-minute mark. Then things get hard if you're not at a like good level. Axe is doing a lot of work. I mean, all of these are doing a lot of work. Just kind of also just killing things we're not looking at. I don't think we need Duplicator. I think Duplicator is unnecessary. Or if we get it later. I think we really just need to focus on getting as much damage as possible. That was a lot of damage we took, but we also got a lot of experience, so I'm gonna call it net positive there. Okay. I mean, as long as we can kind of survive here, this is okay. It's gonna slow down in just a minute. Okay. Still looking okay. Grab some experience here. Got it. Okay. More King Bibles. So we have to get both birds, and then we have to get them up to the right level, which is, I mean, this is the build where you can level up the most. We still need to get the crown, though. Late crown. Not great. Okay. Still have not gotten the crown. I don't know if we're killing things faster or slower than last time. I think probably slightly faster, just because we're killing things that are kind of like off to the sides a little bit more than we were before. King Bible. Still need Spellbinder. Still need... Okay, there's Spellbinder. So now we can get... Now we can get the Vespers. Yeah, so Axe, Wand, Holy or Bible, all of them good stuff to get at this point. Okay. Keep going with Bible though. Early Vespers is so strong. Hey Cablo, welcome. Okay. Magic Wand. Liking this. Eventually we will want to see an Absorber Orb. But for now, this is okay. I don't want the Absorber Artifact though. I really just want level up. Yeah, I'm pretty much hooked on this game right now. Yeah. And since we've basically done all of the achievements, I'm just working on some of these like challenges people are trying right now. See if we can get on the leaderboard. In the meantime, if you're a monster train person... Oh, crap. Santa Water. Okay, no Vespers, that's fine. You don't need Vespers to win. Or not Vespers, no Vandalier. Sure, it's one of the best things in the game, but we'll have to just deal with it. Santa Water is also pretty good. It means we can get Santa Water, Lightning Rod, be totally happy. And then in that case, we might actually want to take Duplicator. I mean, we're at level 18 in 15 minutes, or in 5 minutes is like much better than we were doing last time. Hello, Squeak Cheesesteaker. Wow, it's been a while. Welcome. Or you've just been silent this whole time and suddenly feel the need. Also, our volume is like really loud. Yes, Subnautica 2 is still on the agenda for sure. I'm gonna mix. Let's turn everything down a bit. I'm gonna be mixing it in as part of my regular routine. Silent and missing. That's fair. I'm going to be mixing Subnautica 2 in probably starting next week is my plan. Okay, we got to kill these Banshees. Still at level 18. Yeah, this is the part where it's tough to level up because there's just not a lot of units. Bible's almost there though. We almost got Bible to Vesper status. Still just missing that early crown though. So we're about a full level ahead of where we were in the last time when we made the mistake of not getting second bird. This does seem a little bit better. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. As long as we can get crown relatively soon, I think we're not too far behind yet. Okay, so that's King Bible fully leveled up, but I'm going to take Spinach. I think it'll be easier to level up the Bible, but getting Spinach now, quite good. We're going to want it for the meteors later. Hold on 1 second, I need to check something. Hold on 1 second. Someone just asked me something about work. Okay. Hopefully that suffices. We will see. Sorry, I'm living in two worlds right now. Okay, now we're good. So, we have a chest. I think cooldown reduction is slightly better than size there. We don't really want cross. I'd much rather get lightning ring, if possible. I do want to get this treasure chest. Okay. And we are still not getting the crown. The later this goes, the worse it gets. I think axe level up is probably more useful at giving us longer term experience gains. There's some food. I'm going to actually deviate off the path a bit just to keep ourselves healthy here. And we can pick up all this experience lying around. Okay, cooldown reduction again is fine. Let's get a good clean kill here. And let's go Santa water. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe that you're gonna get the crown someday. Visualize the crown in your mind, and then select it in your mind from the level up screen in your mind. Key to victory. That's how they teach Olympic athletes. You gotta visualize that win in your mind. Final weapon... Garbage. Okay, we have to restart. Final weapon would be lightning ring, but you can't have, you have to have basically shops, or you have to have level ups that you need. Way too long in getting the crown, and we were forced to pick an item slash weapon that we can't use. So unfortunately, have to start over again. Yeah, for these types of challenges, there's very, very little room for deviation. It's like borderline speedrunning level of need there. We'll take the bird, even though it's not great to start with. But because we do want Vandalier, because Vandalier just does so much damage late game. I'm pretty sure it has the highest DPS out of any weapon at the end of every run, if possible. Okay. If possible. I don't know why I said that. It has the highest DPS out of any weapon at the end of the game. Okay. We'll take Duplicator. It's hard. Like, a Duplicator is so good, but on some of, like, the key weapons, it doesn't actually add that much. King Bible. We do not need Pomerola, because we're not going to be taking the Clover. Or Garlic, I mean. Garlic cloves. Not the same as Clover. All right. I'm gonna keep leveling up. Duplicator level 2, obviously very good, but I want to get my levels out of the weapons as well. I guess the one nice thing is then Duplicator won't show up anymore in the shop. Something to think about. I really just want to get early crown though. That's like the biggest thing, and we have not seen a crown yet in 3 runs. Well, 2 runs, and then we haven't seen it so far in this run either. Axe is like the only good choice there. Okay, we got some of the bats. Got a little bit more that time. Okay. We got a lot of bat that time. That's great. Let's continue to do the magic wand for now. It's really hard to level up the birds early because you need to get both of them to level 8. And we don't even have the second bird yet. Okay, you're going to get in there. We will take spinach, assuming that we are going to get the fire wand later. And again, we can take some early damage here to try to get more experience. Really, really important to kill as much as possible. Okay, Duplicator. Feels good because all the rest were absolute hot garbage. We don't need Laurel. We really don't need movement speed. Neither of those translate into DPS. Okay. Don't really want the cross either. You can go cross. Like, cross is still pretty good. Oh, man, we didn't get like any of those bats. We took all the damage. Okay, there's some food up top right. Keep going, King Bible. Okay. Let's kind of work our way over. Grab some food. Keep going with Magic Wand for now. Also not getting any chests from these early bosses. But maybe that was changed? I don't know. What do you feel is better, to have a few weapons but evolve them a lot at the beginning, or diversity? I think it's really important to like get your build established. So what I mean by that is like, especially if you're going for a run like this, which is kind of like you need set stuff, it's very risky to keep building up your weapons. The other thing too is, okay, Ebony Wings, that's fantastic. So we have both birds now. Exactly there. So like King Bible absolutely will be a stronger pick. Getting a higher level King Bible is a stronger pick, but making sure that we can get Vandalier is so important for the late game that I'm willing to delay my progress in order to have the equipment that I'm going to need for later. Yeah, Vandalier plus cooldown reduction plus spinach is just out of control in terms of damage output. So we need that for the late game, because those bats, the late game bats, have so much HP to try to kill. Like, it's really important that we get that as early as possible. The Vespers is basically your defense and just happens to do decent damage as well. Okay, so we're gonna hit 18 by around the same mark we did the last time we got to this point. Santa Water is not bad. I mean, as your 8th weapon or 6th weapon, you can kind of take your pick. But Vandalier's pretty much required. I think Vespers is pretty much required. Death Spiral also, just because they do so much AoE damage, which is really what you need. Fire Wand as well for the AoE. And then outside of that, so you got, and then you have to take Magic Wand. So there's kind of like this core right here, pretty important. So we need Fire Wand, and then we can kind of take our pick for the 6th. Lightning Rod, Santa Water, anything that does AoE damage. Rune Tracer is also not bad, because it'll just kind of rip through the back line. I wouldn't take something like Knife or Whip unless you really don't have any other choice. The other nice thing is, like, by not taking one of the knives or not taking knife or whip, you also kind of free up an item slot where you're not really worried about getting them evolved. Now I think eventually everything's gonna get evolved, so we're gonna go ham here on these banshees while we have a chance with the fire breath. Man, the lack of crowns is very alarming. This is 3 runs where we just have not had crowns show up at all in any of our level up picks. Gonna be tough to get to max level if you don't have the crown. Not only tough, it's actually impossible. So the goal here, by the way, if you're thinking about like what would get us on the leaderboard, there's no max level. There's just max experience you can get. We'll take Spellbinder. What I've seen in my runs, the highest I've ever gotten on the forest was around 118. Leaderboard is 126. So I'm even like 8 levels off of like what you're seeing on the leaderboard. But the build that I had when I got the 118 was like not great. I've gotten 126 on library, or I've gotten, I think, 120 on library, but that was without Imelda. Yes, okay, we got a lot of those bats. That's fantastic. Let's grab up all this experience points. And again, we'll eat some damage if it means we get more kills. As long as we're not, like, dying, I'm okay to just kind of absorb while we get experience. And the thing is, like, it is important to pick it all up. At the same time, the biggest thing is just kills per second. Kills per second is always, like, the #1 metric for leveling. Magic Wand is now maxed. Means it's no longer going to be a pick in our shop. I'm going to grab this food really quick, and then we're going to pivot back. What I also need is... we're probably at a good point where we want to find an absorber orb so that we can pick up all this experience we've just kind of been leaving around. We also need to get increased area. Increased area is extremely valuable, specifically for the Vandalier, because the area is the effect of when the Vandalier hits the ground. When the shot hits the ground, there's like an explosion, and that explosion's area is affected by your weapon's area of effect. So getting that to be as big as possible is another really good way to increase our DPS. Okay, so we have fully leveled King Bible, we have fully leveled Magic Wand. Really still looking for Crown? We're in the Crown waiting room. And then leveling up Vandalier, or well, really getting Vandalier, would be next on the docket. I don't know if Vandelier's that great, actually, until the late game, though. It might even be better just to get Spiral Axes. Okay, there's Area of Effect. That's fantastic. So now our axes can also evolve, plus we get the bigger impacts on our shots from the Vandalier. And we're just trying to, again, kills per second. All about kills per second. We can kill big bats actually pretty reliably. How often? I don't know the chance to get, but I do know that luck is the main influencer of it. And so if you can increase your luck, Crown, love it. Okay, we got Crown. At least we got it, right? Even if it's not super early. Late game, that's going to be super huge for us. Yeah, and this is the thing is, like, the nice thing is we're going for levels anyway. So it's one of the few times when, like, Vandalier just really shines because you're already going to get all those levels anyway. And then you have something to dump them into instead of just getting, you know, gold chests or whatever. Gold bags, money bags. And you can see, like, our build is, despite the fact that we've kind of been leveling up a lot of different things, like, we're doing really good DPS here. A lot of kills per second. Now I do want to kill the boss as quickly as possible so that we can either get our magic wand or our Vespers. Okay, there we go. Bible is insane. Vespers is nuts. Fantastic. I definitely, if we're going to have a preference, we're going to prefer Vespers. And now I'm going to try to burn through some of these plants with the Vespers. Yeah, just get those plants. Eat them alive. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't good. It was Spellbinder and Candelabrador. I thought it was the Crown. If it had been Crown, it would have been much better to level up the Crown over anything else right now. Your first time seeing this game, very confused. Yeah, so the game it's an auto shooter where the goal of the game is to survive as long as possible, maximum roughly 30 minutes before you just auto die. And what I'm doing is I'm killing enemies. The shots are happening automatically. I'm just moving the character and selecting what I upgrade. And the idea is it's more like a tactical, almost like an auto, what are they called? An auto battler with the main gimmick, instead of it being an auto battler where you like just make decisions and then they do whatever. It's an auto battler where you make decisions and then have to navigate your dude. So we're collecting experience points, and right now I'm going for a challenge where I'm trying to get the highest possible level character by the time I reach that limit of 30 minutes. Oh, you know what? I could have gotten... You know, I still need to get Fire Wand, though. Fire Wand's very important. So you can have up to 6... you can have up to 6 weapons and 6 equipment items at a time. So I've already picked the weapons that I think are going to be best at helping me to level as quickly as possible. Crown. And now it's just leveling them up. And there's one weapon that I'm currently missing. Let's go with Spinach now. I think cooldown reduction, I mean, you can see how much work the Vespers is doing. It's just destroying these skeletons. Experience. And we're just going to kind of make squares right now, square patterns, to maximize the killing of the skeletons. And eventually... Okay, we got some big levels there. There's another big one here. Another Peachone. There's a red one over here I want to get. Also, there's Fire Breath, which we can use to just burn through these werewolves. Okay, we got Pigeon up to max. This is going to be Magic Wand. So you also, as you defeat bosses, you get chests, and those chests can upgrade your weapons, and certain weapons have the chance to evolve. So I have this now evolved Magic Wand. So now my weapon goes from having a cooldown that the evolved version has no cooldown. It just constantly shoots out. So you can see these like white sparks flying out. That's the Magic Wand. The other evolved weapon I have right now is these things in a circle around my character. Let's continue to get Axe. Ebony Wings. We're actually pretty close to Vandalier already. Okay, let's get in. Oh, I should have saved that. That's okay. We can still just use it now if we need. Vesper's just destroying. The combination of Vespers plus the Magic Wand is just annihilating these werewolves here. Okay, we really want to get an Absorber Orb as quickly as possible here. We don't currently have anything that's evolvable. Okay, we're just going to kind of lean into these waves of Banshees and Ghosts. Try to kill as many of the waves as we possibly can. We can get Axe, because Death Spiral is going to be really valuable. Okay. Fire Wand, fantastic. Okay, that's our basic set in place now. All of them evolvable. We just need to get Vandalier to level, or we need to get our Ebony Wings to level 8. Axe is now evolvable, which is fantastic. Yeah, we really just need to get one of those Absorber Orbs. There we are. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, let's get, let's go area. Ebony Wings. Ebony Wings. By the way, if you're wondering how I leveled up so quickly right after the first level up right there, so what happens is once there's a maximum capacity of things on the ground, the game won't create any new gems on the ground. Instead, to optimize people's performance, they made it, or the dev added it so that the experience gets consolidated into a single orb. Oh wow, that's great. So we'll get Spiral, Death Spiral, and we'll also maybe get... Well, no, that's it. It'll just be Death Spiral. But we're really close to Vandalier. Fantastic. Ebony Wings. That's a great get from the chest. The Death Spiral is going to be super good also with cooldown reduction. And again, we'll take damage to get more kills. We already have... Oh, we don't have Max Crown yet. We'll go Fire Wand. We're so close to Vandalier. And then it gets real. Then we get to have fun. Rainbow Sparkles are going to destroy everything. But we're at a pretty good pace here. About to hit the halfway point at 15 minutes. At around 53 levels is like really solid. So even though we got a late crown, definitely possibility of landing a leaderboard level run here. I mean, you can even see, without even getting combined yet, the birds are still just doing a lot of work. Okay, crown. So now the crown's giving us maximum experience points. It doesn't loop, but it's so big you're never going to reach the end, is what the dev said. That's been one of the questions asked. I was reading his Q&A earlier. So yeah, it doesn't have, it doesn't loop, but he said you could basically walk in a direction forever, and you'll never reach the end of the level. It's so big. Okay, this is going to be Vandalier. Vandalier plus extra area of effect plus spinach. And now the priority is leveling Vandalier. It does so much damage. Yeah, Rainbow Death. Just so much damage that the sooner we can level it up, I mean, it has a faster cooldown and it lasts longer. All gonna be good stuff for us. Last item. I think I want Lightning Ring if we can get it. Lightning Ring or Santa Water. Thank you. I do try to move with the best of them. I'm competing with kids half my age. I've got to move better. Or something. Old people say. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Okay, Fire Wand. I think Fire Wand's on level 6 right now. 4, not even close. Not Knife. We'll continue with Fire Wand. Getting Meteor, also really good. It's great for just destroying the backline and killing bosses faster. But you can see how much work we're doing. We're just annihilating these praying mantises right now. I do need to find a good movement pattern. I think a square pattern makes a lot of sense, similar to what we were doing with the skeletons. Just so that they cluster a little bit more. Lightning! Love it. Yeah, upgraded Lightning with low cooldown, extra hits with Duplicator, and the area of effect is all going to be really amazing. We'll get a lot of just incidental kills over time. And again, the main reason... do you think they'll raise the 30-minute limit? He already confirmed he's not planning on it. but there are going to be more levels. There's at least one more level, and there's at least 6 more evolved weapons in the works. The new level won't have any unique enemies, but will have unique mechanics, is what he said. Let's level up Vandalier, increase the base space. This is when things kind of slow down. This is a good time for us to go Absorber Orb hunting. So we're just going to kind of move in a direction here, try to kill as many things as possible while looking for Absorber Orbs. One thing to note is that the torches will respawn, and again, I don't really care about taking damage at this point. If we get low health, I'll be a little bit more careful, but right now, not really too concerned. We just want to kill as many things as possible. Ah, Absorber Orb. Love it. Okay, Fire Wand. Fire Wand. If I can get the Fire Wand evolved right now, I'd love to do that. So let's just clear out some of these guys. We're really close to a level up. Pretty decent chance of getting... I really don't like the freeze also, by the way. It slows down spawns because they're not running towards you, so you're not killing them quite as fast. Okay, Fire Wand. Let's level it up. Fantastic. It is possible to live for a long time. Yeah, we'll try to do one of those runs in one of the streams. It's a much more complicated run. But basically the idea is you get, you have an invulnerability shield, and there's also an item that does a clockwork freezing. And so the idea is that you keep freezing death so he can't move, and then you have your invulnerability so that if he does touch you, you don't die. The problem becomes every 30 seconds after the first death spawns, more death, or no, every minute after the first death spawns, more deaths spawn. And so you have to start dodging multiple deaths, and it becomes really difficult. Keep going with Lightning Ring. Oh yeah, and yeah, so the question was, how far does Absorber Ring go? It's infinite range. It will collect everything from everywhere, no matter how far you've walked. Lightning Ring? We're just trying to increase DPS here. More Lightning Rings, more damage, more fun. Walgreens or something. We are really crushing right now. 67, level 67, so we're like halfway to the level we want to be at. I'm going to save that Absorber Orb until after we've killed enough stuff to really justify it. We could even hold one for late game if we need. But ideally, I think we use this probably around... Also, here's the boss. Okay, max Lightning Ring. Like, we're in a great spot right now. All of our damage except for Vandalier is completely maxed out. We just gotta live. Just gotta live and get treasure chests. It's a tough market down here in hell. Let's, base area, Vandalier, 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 treasure chest. Fantastic. Okay, cooldown reduction. So now we're at almost max Vandalier. We can actually just check really quick. I know you guys can't see it. Let me move me. You know what? I never am needed on the other side. Let me move me to the other side real quick. And now you can see all the stats and stuff. We have almost fully leveled Vandalier. We've got a couple of Spellbinders, and we got cooldown reduction. But otherwise, we are in the clear. Oh, whoa, we almost just died. Okay, I gotta start paying attention. We're now in danger territory where things can actually kill us. Just gonna go a little bit slower, grab some food here so we don't just die. Okay, level 8 Vandalier. You can see how much damage this thing, like, we're just gonna burn through these plants. Just melt them. Absolute chaos on these plants. There we are. Just gonna burn through. And again, I want to move in kind of a one direction, because what will happen is once things reach the edge of the screen, they will respawn. So we can constantly respawn the enemies in a kind of general area that we want. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Walking into plants. The nice thing is our build is like multi-directional. So it kind of hits everywhere. 76. Not bad. And you'll see the full power of the build once we get into like late game bats. Like, it gets insane. Speaking of, there's a late game bat. Got him. Okay, Vandalier. Oh no, Vandalier's already leveled up all the way. So cooldown. Yeah, Batwave's gonna be out of control. Gonna work our way back now in the general area. We've got a good mix, so we're picking off things in the back line with our lightning. We got Vandalier just devastating them. And then in addition, we've got this protection with the Spiral, Death Spiral, plus the Vespers. And then Fire Wand just kind of occasionally carves a path through a whole myriad of enemies in the back. Okay, we got to start working towards getting another Absorber Orb. So we're on the hunt for Absorber Orbs. We're going to need one, because we want to get one right before death shows up, so we can gather all the experience we're going to lay out before then. So Spellbinder now is at level 4? Yep. Yeah, it's pretty close to just having permanent uptime. Okay. There we are. Plus, we're just constantly throwing out death spirals. Okay. We're almost to level 80. Still not seeing, I'm gonna take a floor chicken. Just for a second while we sort out getting an Absorber Orb here. So we'll get an Absorber Orb, and then we'll just kind of mill around that Absorber Orb until like the very end. Because we don't need to actually level up earlier, it's just getting the experience on the ground is really important. Okay, that was pretty good. We're at 85. This looks like a contender, guys. This looks like a serious level contender. I'd love to get in the top 10 in our first attempt. Well, I guess it's not our first attempt. This is like our third attempt. It's all about being able to kill the bats. Because they give you so much experience points because they're all red or red experience gems. Where is my absorb orb? Okay, we're on to plants. Big plant boss about to get completely destroyed. Goodbye, plant boss. After this, we're probably going to start skipping chests just because we have max everything. So apologies to those that are going to be super offended about me skipping chests. I know I made an entire video about how I don't skip chests, and I don't. I don't skip chests until we're literally at the end and all we have left is money to get. Then I'm like, what's the value of a chest at that point? Also, I don't know if you noticed the circle keeps getting reset, but we just keep annihilating it over and over again. I know. I'm sorry. But the problem is the dopamine is in the get as much as it is in the open. So if we know the get already, the dopamine gets lessened. No, I'm still missing, like, some armor and HP. But that's it. All of the damage progression I'm done. Now we're just trying to, again, max kills here. We want our shots to stay as long as possible. So we're kind of following our fire just to get the most out of them. Because they do so much damage. And we're looking for absorber orbs. We're on the hunt. If you see an absorber orb, let me know. I'm on the hunt for them. Yeah, Vandalier is insane. Yeah, actually I need to get a chicken next. Where's an orb? If we don't get an orb, we're in a tough spot. I'll just put it that way. Because we have a lot of experience out on the ground everywhere, and the only real way to consolidate is with an orb. Okay. I think garlic is way better than it used to be, for sure. I think it used to be trash. I think the evolution is actually good. It's not going to be that good when it comes to, like, any of these challenges. But it's really good now because it actually does a lot of damage. And the new area of effect when it gets evolved is, like, pretty hefty. Okay, come on, absorber orb. No, no chicken. No chicken, only orb. Where's my orb at? I'm looking. Just not seeing orbs. This is no good. We got 2 minutes to find an orb. And we got bats. We got bats, we need an orb. Chicken. Okay, we're gonna start making squares in the area in desperation to find an orb. Orb. Okay, there's another torch. No. Torch. Food. I don't need food. There we go. We got it. Okay, now we can just stay in the vicinity and level up naturally. Okay, 20. We're almost at leaderboard status. 21. 22. 23. 26 is the bottom of the leaderboard. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. Imagine if we got an absorber orb right now, though. Like, really? Just imagine. Okay, fire. Fire breath. Hold on. Hold on. 132. Fire breath. It literally cannot handle this. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. Absorber orb. One time. 41. 42. Where? Where orb? Where orb? Where's an orb? Oh, you just shouting for it? 43. No. Holy crap. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Wow. It was north? Dang. Woo. So where does that put us? That puts us in second place. Second place on the leaderboard. Holy crap. Let me post this into the Discord. I'm gonna do some quick promotion here. Wow, that was wild. That was really wild. Dang, I think we could have gotten to at least 45, maybe 46 if we'd actually hit the what's it called? The orb in time. All right, let me look at the other leaderboards. What else do we want to go for? Highest level. How many points do you get? I don't know how many points you get for each of the different things. So what should we go for next? I'll leave you guys vote in chat. We can go for most gold. We can go for most kills. Longest living. What do you guys think? Should we go for most kills, most gold, or most living? Any thoughts? Longest living? Longest living, most kills. Let's do longest living. We'll try it. This one's scary. Which one do we want to do longest living on? Oh my gosh. People live for 39 minutes. By the way, someone's lived for 39 minutes on the forest. My guess is you have to start trapping dudes around like the bookcases. Let's do forest again. Yeah, let me post a link into the chat. And then I'll also post it into the YouTube as well. Yeah, longest living is sticking freezing. Cooldown. Actually, yeah. Cooldown would be the best. For sure. All right. Let's jump back into it. Let's go longest living. Yeah, this is awesome. Big hype here. 143. Okay. So we'll do longest living. We're gonna go with Arca. Oh, you know what we can do even is might as well level up some armor while we're here. Composite is like a summary of like all the different places that you've done well all together. If that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to go with Arca. Let me just check. I'm going to look at some of the examples of longest living, and let's just kind of get a feel for what people are doing. Read some other people use the corners in the library to survive longer. Yeah, what they do is you can get death stuck in a specific spot. The problem is that more deaths keep spawning. So you have to like somehow work it where you can like get the other deaths stuck in the same spot. And I don't really want to have to deal with that, so I'm just going to do forest because it's a little bit more straightforward. So let's jump in. I'm going to see if I can find a good kills. No. That's still kills. Where's longest? No. 169 on library. That's so crazy for levels. 40. Okay, that's kills. 32 minutes. So you want... Oh, I don't even know why this person's here. Longest time survived. They have none of the things. 40 minutes. Someone had a 40-minute run. Holy crap. Yeah, so you have to have... Wait a minute. Survive for 40 minutes? How do you... They don't have any of the right stuff, though. They must have just gotten them stuck, but... You must have just gotten really lucky. Still looking for times. Let me just check again what the current scores are. Highest level. Yeah, I'm still third. I'm still second, I mean, on highest level, which is wild. Okay, well, we're just going to go for it. We're going to just make an assumption here and just, we'll run. Here we go. So what we have to have is Laurel and the freeze. I'm also thinking Pentagram would be really good, because we're going to go like full cooldown reduction. The only problem with Pentagram is that it doesn't leave experience early game. But late game, I feel like it could be really valuable for us as like a survival tool, especially with all the cooldown reduction. But that's just my theory. We'll see if that actually works out that way or not. Okay. Thank you. Laurel first. We got both there, though. Okay. The only problem is going to be, we're going to be extremely low level. Yeah, you need Laurel, not armor. It's Laurel and... Because they one-shot you. It does not matter how much armor you have. If they touch you, you die. I'm more just thinking that endgame, we might need it literally to survive in some instances. Wings? I think wings would make sense, right? It'd be easier to hit our stuff. Cooldown reduction. It does at low levels. At higher levels, they do start dropping XP. That's what its upgrade path is: cooldown reduction and XP on kill. It's never full. Yeah, it also removes it from the ground. Yeah, that actually does make sense. We could go cross as well. So Laurel. I'm gonna just keep upgrading Pentagram for now. Again, we don't need to level up that quickly. If we can just survive, but have the equipment that we need, like we'll get everything leveled up. I'm not worried about that. It's more just like survivability. Always tough in these hyper runs. Okay. We need a better weapon. At least we'll have cooldown reduction. And the likelihood is that it's going to shoot into the mix because there's just more enemies there and it just randomly picks an enemy to shoot at. Oh my gosh. Where's my pentagram at? There it is. Okay. Maybe pentagram was a bad idea on second thought. Alright, Clover. Get luckier to get more stuff. There we go. Got it. Yeah, this is not really the ideal build, is it? We're at like almost 5 minutes and we have like no levels at all. We'll go for a couple more minutes, but I think this is a scrapped run here. I mean, I'd rather just shoot my fireballs more. Yeah, we're gonna scrap this. Try it again. Don't get the oh, wait, really? That way? Don't get the pentagram. Note to self. At least not early. Maybe later you could get it, but early it's pretty bad. Let's get Lancet. At least it has some utility. Just to kind of keep them clustered a little bit better. Fire wand. This is already going a little bit better than last time, but I mean, we don't have too many things yet. Really? Why are you shooting over there? Okay, now you're shooting backwards. Gosh, make up your mind. There we go. Man, we are not getting a lot of drops. I'm also not really using my Lancet very well right now. There we go. Eventually the Lancet's going to start hitting again. Get him. Got him. Okay. Laurel. So we got the tools we need. The only thing we need now is like actually to be able to kill things. He is? Yes. But you can't kill him. Insta-kill doesn't kill him. Because it actually doesn't insta-kill, it just does a lot of damage to everything. And Death has like millions and millions of damage, or HP. You can kill Death, it's possible, but only if you cheat. You can cheat Death, is what I'm saying. Excuse me. We need, like, garlic. King Bible. Sounds great. Just something we can use to kill things with. There you are. My gosh. I don't know if that... Does that affect... Does that affect... how long the Lancet freezes things? Spellbinder? Is that the weapon effect, or is it something else? Maybe it's how long the laser stays out? These are the questions that need to be answered. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm very focused right now. I'm trying to think of... This build has 0 damage. Empty Tome. Keep the fires firing off and the Bible spinning. Burn through them. There's some food. More King Bibles. Gonna be really good for us. Okay, we have a chest. Let's grab the chest. Ooh, nice. That's a huge boon for us. Oh, fantastic. Double King Bible. That's going to be our damage for the next long period here. Ooh, any of this good? I don't think Hollow Heart does anything. Let's go with Axe. But now we like... Oh no, we have Laurel and we're good. We're good on the weapon side. We just need to get... We need to get the We have all the weapons we need. We just need to get the related items that we want. So we need Spellbinder. And we got spinach already. Cooldown reduction again. Cut him. So we're gonna have to very quickly assess where's Death coming from and kind of start circling him as quickly as possible. I mean, assuming we even get to that point, like, we still have to actually get to death, which is, in and of itself, a feat. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at Discord again to see if any feedback on my run. No feedback. Nobody cares. I'm alone in this world. Let's... Okay, I don't want any of these. Tomb. You can see with the cooldown reduction, like Rune Tracer is like crushing it. I think I might still actually want movement speed as an item upgrade, so it's easier to maneuver into the spots that Rune Tracer is going to hit properly. Okay. Holy crap, 22k viewers on Twitch? That's insane. It has become very popular. I'm telling you, these simple games are becoming the new trendsetters. Among Us was kind of like the precursor. Simple graphics, simple concept, but immensely enjoyable to watch. And then Super Auto Pets became like the thing. This is now in that, like, it's crazy. Fire Wand. I don't think we want area of effect too much. I guess it would be good for the spiral. Oh, I should have gotten it for the spiral actually. Also, Duplicator doesn't do anything for us here in this run, so we don't really need to focus on that either. Man, this, like, freeze is actually doing work for us. We don't need projectile speed. They just struggle to get anywhere. Okay, there's another chest. Crazy, we're at such a low level compared to where we were when we were going for levels. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move Discord over so that I don't freeze every time I see it. Okay. Got it. More King Bibles. Love it. King Bible is our saving grace in this build right now. Otherwise, we would be killing absolutely nothing. There's Duplicator, but we're going to go all in on King Bibles. Love it. Good stuff. Let's get Candelabrador. I would actually. It does affect the size of your freeze there, so it's probably not terrible. Making it thicker, easier to land on death. So the hardest thing is going to be. So we're going to be invulnerable, hopefully, for a few seconds before death actually reaches us. And then from there, we just got to, like, maneuver very quickly into a position where we can start using our freeze. Okay, Fire Breath, love it. Ah! Only need 2 more King Bible levels to be able to get Vespers. Axe is not bad though. We will take an axe. So I think we're just slightly off center there. Got him. Burn, burn, burn. And now we don't kill too much, but it's okay. Actually, we do quite a bit of damage still. Fire Wand doing a lot of work. The King Bible doing the most work right now. There we go. Yeah, cooldown reduction, obviously super important for Lancet, but also like really, really important for Laurel to keep as much uptime on our invulnerability as possible. Yeah, I think right now the speed of the Lancet outpaces our movement speed. How are we not hitting this guy? I don't know what was happening there. Okay. More axes. More fun. Lancet, I think, still. Oh my gosh, look at the speed of Lancet right now. Nothing is moving. Everything is stunned. That's hilarious. We're gonna have a lot of frozen bats, guys. I don't know. Yes, it looks like. At least I was walking into those guys, it didn't seem to bother them at all. Wings! Okay, fantastic. Well, max wings. For faster movement speed. Got it. Love it. More Bibles. More fun. This is the wave where we gotta catch up. Movement speed. Got it. Fire Wand. No garlic. I don't know what our last item should be. There was talk of clover. I think we're just going to continue with Fire Wand for now. We'll sort out our last 2 items in a bit. I guess we could still take Duplicator if we wanted. We could. No, we can't do Double Bird. Not possible. Also, next chest is a an upgraded Fire Wand, which is not bad. We could go Magic Wand. Yeah, it's probably fine. We already have the cooldown reduction, so we can already get the upgrade there. These werewolves, though. Okay, level at King Bible. King Bible now also evolvable. Which one do we get? Vespers. Nope. Meteors. I'm not sure what spell duration does with Laurel, if anything. I'm also not sure what spell duration does with Lancet. Oh, that's right. We need. Oh, we can't actually evolve. We can't evolve Vespers yet because we don't have the Spellbinder yet. So Spellbinder is the priority upgrade right now. Okay. Just gonna kind of cruise around here. Oh boy. Laurel. We're gonna sit for a minute. Maybe we shouldn't be sitting, but I feel like King Bible does the most damage apart from burning through things with our meteors. And I think Lancet kind of keeps them all at bay. We can kind of concentrate some XP. Laurel just keeps us alive in the meantime. Seems like an okay time to just kind of turtle for a minute. Seems to be working okay. This is normally a point when like things get real dire, and we're doing just fine. King Bible has like almost permanent uptime because of the cooldown reduction. If we could get Spellbinder, we'd actually overlap them occasionally. Just gonna keep this moving. Alright, let's edge out, grab some XP here. There's a lot of it to be had. Magic Wand? Oh, you know, I should have gotten the Laurel upgrade, actually. We're gonna get another boss in 15 minutes, or at 15 minutes. Okay. Really, really need to get Spellbinder. Not really, but it would be great to get Spellbinder. Okay. Attract Orb is kind of interesting as well, but I'm gonna go with Laurel to get the additional charge right now. Just for safety. Safety first, guys. But Attractor or Attractor is also kind of interesting. Ugh. Okay, I guess we'll take it. Now we really need to get Spellbinder, though. Hello, Red Orb, or Red Experience. Okay, Axe. Spellbinder. Give me that Spellbinder. Between magic... Oh, Crucifix. I wants it. Let's see if I can get through. It's tough. Crucifix. Boom! Get wrecked, all y'all. Laurel? Spellbinder. Anywhere? Spellbinder? No Spellbinder. Attract Orb. Laurel? Oh, I should have gotten Axe, actually. Spellbinder! Okay. We're gonna get Vespers here. Fantastic. This will be really good for our DPS. And let's go Laurel again for the extra charge. Now we can kind of be a little bit more reckless between Lancet and our Laurel. Like, we're in a really good spot. So you can literally just walk through enemies once you get them all frozen. That's wild. Okay. Good intel. X. No evolution yet. We still need to get Axe all the way up. We still need to get Magic Wand all the way up. Okay, Absorber Orb. It's also fine, just to be able to pick things up better. There we go. Absorber Orb. Let's go Axe. I think we have the damage now. We are destroying these praying mantises pretty effectively. Look how fast our Lancet is going. Just wild. Boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't even know if we'll be able to keep up with maximum movement speed. Okay, we have a lull. While we have mummies. Oop. Use Vespers to kill them off. Look how fast our Vespers are going. What is it that makes the Vespers move faster? Is it cooldown reduction? Spell duration? Maybe both? I don't know what makes them spin faster, but they are spinning like crazy right now. We have like we have nothing that's ready to level up though, that's the only problem. We can get something closer though, only at level 46. Okay, bigger area of effect. I guess is fine. Okay, we're almost there with axes now. I mean, we'll start leveling once we get to the late game because we're still going to kill things pretty quickly at that point. I think it would make sense to kind of like find a clock and stay by it so that we can position really well to use the clock right at the beginning and then freeze death. Okay, axe is level 8. That's good. That means that's now available as a potential upgrade. I'm worried that Lancet's going too quickly. Do we have max movement speed? No, we still have 3 more movement speeds. Maybe we'll be fine. It just seems like it's going very fast. I guess that would be helpful to like get more than one at once. But I don't know how long they get frozen for. Magic wand. Sorry, I'm like super focused right now on what I'm going to do when death comes. So I'm like barely paying attention, and I can't think about the future and talk and play the game at the same time. It's okay, so I won't worry about the future. Future is future. We're going to focus on the now. I picked that up. I didn't want to. I wanted to save that for later. I guess it's pretty early. We still have 10 more minutes. Don't need to go nuts yet. But getting a clock would be extremely helpful to kick things off while I sort out the patterns. Magic wand still. So we have axe that's ready to become death spiral, and we have the wand that's ready to become the better wand, or whatever it becomes. And that's almost there. Okay. Base damage. I don't know how much damage that pentagram does. But it doesn't insta-kill death for sure. I don't know how many pentagrams it would take to kill death. Okay, this is going to be Death Spiral. And Magic Wand. Magic wand. Okay, now we can evolve the magic wand. And then it's going to all be about whether we can survive until death and then survive through death. Pretty unlikely that we die before death, though. Which is a really weird thing to say. Pretty unlikely that you're going to die before you're dead, you know? We got a super crystal right then. Yeah, I feel like we can move fast enough. I feel like we'll be able to move fast enough. It's gonna be tough to get the timing down, but I think it'll work. Plus, we could always just run. Freeze and run. It's actually a very, very bad idea. We need to keep the freezing running the whole time. Nice. Evolved wand, double spellbinders, movement speed, and absorber orbs. Love it. Let's go movement speed. Maybe we should have gotten a traction orb. Hello. I like literally don't have a care in the world. Walking around him. Sorry, did you want to say something? Whoa. What's our cooldown reduction is at 60%. Let's get area. Big meteors. Okay. Attraction orb. Pick up all this latent experience. We're just gonna walk. We're gonna go for a walk. We're not gonna care. And we're almost to the end. 23 minutes, so we're at 6 minutes 30 seconds until death arrives. Okay, we have the fastest movement speed possible now. And I'm going to start to orient myself around like thinking about how I'm going to move to keep death frozen the whole time. So I picked this spot. I'm going to pick this spot on the grass. I'm going to practice moving around it. See, look at that. That's pretty good. We're kind of hitting that same spot on the grass over and over again. I think I've got it. And we can like touch death in the meantime. Because he'll be frozen. Okay, now we're off a little bit. Back on. Back on. And where it's going to get hard, also, just grab some of that. Thank you. Now we're at max level. Or max level that we need. Alright, I'm going to keep practicing. Let me find a good, easy... Okay, here we go. I'm going to find a good, easy to recognize spot. You know, I'm actually going to go hunting for another one of those clocks. It's food. Because we don't need any more XP. We already have max everything. Thank you. So we're going to go hunting for clocks. kill this boss real quick. There we go. Wow. Five gold bags. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna keep looking for... Oh no! We found one and then immediately used it. Okay, this is a problem. The Vesper range is closer than our absorber range. So we have to kill things with our death spiral if we see a torch. Okay, hold on. Nope. Keep going. Torch me. We're just going. We're just going. Thank you. We're gonna go back down. We're gonna go back up. We're gonna go back down. We're gonna... Oh, there was something. We're gonna go back up. Go back down. Go left, right. Just look at... Oh, there's a torch. Oh, I saw one. They're hard to see. There's a lot of things on the screen right now, making it ever more complicated. Okay, I am taking a little bit of Laurel damage, so we're going to let my Laurel build back up. Torches, where are you at? Okay, there was one. Coin. Looking at the edges of the screen for signs of item drops. Okay. I mean, we don't have to get one, but I think it would be a really good way to kick off. And now there's less enemies, a little bit easier to see. Make sure Laurel's fully built up before we go exploring too much. Just looking at the edges. It's really hard to see anything on the screen. There's so much like noise, visual noise. Trying to pick out a tiny little clock in this mess is just madness. If somebody sees it, post it in chat, because I can barely see what's happening. Okay, there was a coin. More coins. There's another coin. There was a big experience gem. Okay, we found one. You see it? It's over here. You can't see it because I'm in the way. I'll show you. It's right here. It's right up here. I got it. So now we wait. Don't want to get any closer. Okay. Like mentally prepping myself. Let me look at the current scores. Wait, I'm still not there. Now, full leadership board, so you can see exactly where you stack up. The only runs that were carried over from single runs from the top for each form. It has helps on my end. If anything else. Okay, I'll have to fill out the form after to get my name in the thing. All right. Am I mentally prepared enough? We have 40 seconds left. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared enough. Okay, I'm going to look at that one more time. Hold on. What is the current highest score? Longest time survived. If I can get over 31 minutes, I would be on the list. So we have to just get over. We just have to get over 31 minutes. Whew. Okay, we gotta not get the thing yet. And then we're gonna find a movement pattern around the dude to keep him stunned permanently. Where are we? Down, right? Up. No, freeze! Got him. Okay. Still got him. Got him. Okay, back in there. Got him. Stun him, stun him, stun him! Oh my gosh. Stun him, 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 stun him. Oh my gosh. Okay, mass stun. Keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning. Okay, there's a second one. Second one. Stun, stun. Stun, stun. Okay, we're at 31. Stun, stun, stun. Stun, stun, stun. Keep stunning, keep stunning. Keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning. Keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning. Okay. Keep stunning. Stun, 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 stun. Oh my gosh. Keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning. Keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Stun, 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 stun. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, okay. Get that Laurel back up. Get that Laurel back up. Okay. Almost to 32 minutes. Okay, almost to 32. Stun, 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 stun. Got him. Stun, stun. Got him. Okay. We're up. Take a breather here for a second. Let's go. Stun, 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 stun. Oh my gosh. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 32 minutes. We got 3 guys now. Stun, stun, stun. Oh my gosh. Run. Run and stun, run and stun. Stun, 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 stun. Oh my gosh. Okay, 32-30. 32-30. Get that Laurel back. Get that Laurel back. Okay, stun, 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 stun. Okay, okay. Get that Laurel back. Get that Laurel back. Laurel back. No. 32-42. Holy crap. 32:42 was our time. Let's see where that puts us. Okay, that puts us in 6th place, guys. That puts us in top 6. Wow. Wow. Woo. That was wild. Let's post that to Discord. I'll submit both those runs later. Oh my gosh. That's scary as hell. Oh my gosh. All right. And with that, this has been Nate. You can also call me Nathan. Please never call me Nathaniel. Hope you guys enjoyed the runs. Not the runs that you get in the toilet, but the runs that I just performed. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.